Hey, this is Lego Preethan here, and today I'm going to be showing you the new theme that Lego announced. This was a few days ago, January 30th, so I am a bit late on this one. And the ones they did announce were four from the Marvel universe and four from the Lego Batman movie. So the four from the Marvel universe, um, well, from Captain America Civil War, not entirely. They might create new, different ones from Spider-Man Homecoming and all the upcoming Marvel movies. So that'll be cool to see. And they are called BrickHeadz, and they kind of do look like they're trying to imitate the Mega Bloks Kubros, just on a smaller scale. And that's very interesting actually, because the smaller it might be harder to put on detail, but using the printed tiles and the printed bricks really helps putting a lot of detail in. And for the first one, Captain America, he does have the suit on there with the printed 1x4 bricks, and then the shield from the original Captain America figure, minifigure from the sets. And then the top of his helmet, which has an A on it, is also like very big and just emphasized. The only bad thing that is the ears, because it just kind of looks way too big and it kind of looks funny. They are supposed to look funny, but still it just looks kind of awkward having his ears pop out way too much like that. They could have replaced it with 1x2 tiles instead to make it look better. And on the top of his head, unlike Hulk, which I'll show, or Black Widow, he doesn't have anything on top. It's just a 4x4 tile or plate, just in a different color that we haven't really seen that frequently. So that is Captain America. The next one is Iron Man. Very interesting. The train piece that I've seen from the Horizon Express, they just printed to make the top of his helmet. That looks very interesting also. But again, just like Captain America, on the top of his head, it's a 4x4 plate, just in the standard red color. I think it's a darker red than the normal red color. But his arms aren't too complicated, just the clips, the side clips, and then the cheese slopes. And unlike Captain America, instead of printed 1x4 bricks, they're just 1x4. It's one by four tile that's printed, and a 1x2 tile that's printed on the bottom. And then for his eyes, interestingly, it's a 1x1 tile, and it's also printed on top of that. So that's really interesting. And then on the sides of his helmet, just a little bit more detail, like the gray and everything. And they do show on the left side the comparison and how it looks. It does look really close to the actual suit, so that's a very, very cool that they noticed all those tiny little details. Uh, Next one is Hulk. He does look the most coolest actually, aside from Black Widow, because this is one of them. This is one of the Avengers Age of Ultron ones that has a little bit of detail on the top, which because it represents his hair on the top by a bunch of cheese slopes. And then the front of his head, just to make it bigger, they added a 1x4 tile in the front. And then again, the same idea, the round 1x1 tiles that have just the kind of sparkly eyes, kind of. Those are also printed, and that's very nice. And the ears on this one don't really look that awkward compared to Captain America's, because there is a little bit of hair on the side, as you can see, so that's not that big of a problem. And then the last one is Black Widow. So this one I actually like, aside from Hulk, because the hair is done very nicely, and it's actually very hard to pull that off by using a lot of bricks. So they did use a lot of interesting bricks, just to make her hair look very, very neat, and cool. And also, it the same thing, the same idea, just 1x4 tile for the face, and they're just supposed to look all the same but also very different. That's the whole idea of this BrickHeadz theme. And you can see she has the lightning sticks on both of her hands. And then I think all the weapons on her legs are also represented by the side panels. That's what they're called. Um, and there's just, I think this one has, I don't know what piece they used for her chest. I don't really, I think it might be a bunch of 1x2 bricks stacked, but that wouldn't really make any sense because it just looks like it's one brick. And then for her belt, they use some tiles that I haven't actually seen before. Um, but other than that, actually, that is the one for the Avengers Age of Ultron. Tomorrow, I might make a video for the Lego Batman movie BrickHeadz. So thank you for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe.